All right, I'm actually back at the Walmart here in Palm Bay. Yeah, home base. One of the home bases. I'm all over the state, so. But this is my normal Walmart where I'm normally parked. Look how busy it is out here. It is Thanksgiving Eve, and the parking lot is packed. Look at all these cars here, man. I just left my job at the NEX, the Navy Exchange in Orlando, and they are closing, of course, on Thanksgiving Day. So I just drove straight out to Palm Bay to come to this Walmart here to try to pick up a turkey. Yeah, believe it or not, I'm actually going to try to have a turkey this year for Thanksgiving. I haven't been paid by Hessler yet because it takes about 3 weeks for payroll to kick in, and then I should start making a steady check. But in the meantime, I'm kind of living off my YouTube payments, my royalty payments from YouTube. So not only that really wasn't enough to cover everything, but you remember the stranger who came by, not the stranger, but the viewer who came by my show at the NEX the other day? She ended up giving me $20, which is actually going to help today because that's going to help pay for Thanksgiving dinner. So instead of get a cart, I think I might actually need a cart. Instead of getting rotisserie chicken like I normally do for Thanksgiving, because it's usually by myself, maybe I can get this one here. That other one didn't roll so well. I'm going to try to get a real turkey if they have any left. Now, the thing is, I'm not going to be able to have Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving Day, which is tomorrow. And the reason for that is my wife and her daughter are not available. They are working, and I will not see them till this weekend. So, and also my son is spending Thanksgiving with his mother part of the day, even though she's supposed to be with me, but they're going to have a real dinner there, or they're going to have a lunch. So I'll pick him up tomorrow afternoon and hang out with him. So he and I are going to have a mini celebration, mini Thanksgiving, and just have a rotisserie chicken. But as far as the family, we're going to have a real turkey. At least that's the plan. So what I'm here to do today is to buy some turkey. Not some, but one turkey, depending on the price. Hope to get turkey. And that will be my Thanksgiving dinner with the family. I wanted to thank the viewer who stopped by and gave me that money. She gave me butterball. These are big turkeys. They're like huge. They're a little too big. But I'm going to try to get some turkey and some other foods. Oh, look at all this food on sale here. Look at all this stuff marked down. It's hard for me to resist. Maybe I'll buy some of this stuff. Like whenever I see stuff marked down. Now this is boneless chops. This might make a nice dinner for my son and I tomorrow. Maybe we'll have this. Debating. Could, of course, freeze these and take it with me on my other day back to work. I think I'll go ahead and grab it for $3.48. I'm going to save that. And I'm going to try to get a turkey so that I can have dinner with the family, a real Thanksgiving dinner. I don't know how good these Jenny O turkeys are, but they're a lot cheaper than the Butterballs. Butterballs are like 98 cents a pound. And the Jenny O's are only 68 cents. I think I'm going to go with the Jenny O's. Now, the question is, can I find one? It's like $10 for this turkey. But I want something a little bigger. Look around. Alright, they got more on this side. But I don't know if they're much bigger than the other ones. They're all about the same size. course, I'll be cooking for 4 or maybe 5 of us, depending on whether or not my daughter shows up. So I don't really eat anything really too big, but I do want something decent size. This one looks like it might be decent size right here. This is a potential. It's only $13.82 for this whole turkey. So I'm so grateful that the visitor came by the other day and gave me that money, because otherwise I don't think I could afford this dinner. It'll be like I think I don't get paid from Hessler till the 1st of December. And at that time I'll get paid, and this is a bigger one. I think I'm gonna go with this big one. This one is $14.71. Hi, how are you? I think I'm gonna go with the $14.71. It's a bigger turkey. And you know what? I just realized I don't need this pork chop because I'm gonna have all this turkey left over. Yeah, I'm gonna take the turkey with me. So I'm getting a big turkey. It's how many pounds is it? It says it says net weight is 21.63 pounds. It's a 21-pound turkey. 21.5-pound turkey. That's what we're gonna go with. We're gonna go with this big turkey, and we're gonna cook this turkey. And I don't know about you guys, but whenever I eat turkey, I like fall asleep. I'm gonna put this back. Yeah, this turkey is gonna it's gonna be lunch, dinner, and more dinner, and then I'm gonna pack it for my off days, as well as when I head out to the next location, which I will reveal to you here in a moment. They are keeping me extended through the NEX till Monday. So, but I'm not going to be there over the weekend, because this weekend I have visitation, and they are working with me and letting me have the days off as I requested, which is awesome. And I'm really happy because Hessler seems to be working with me on my schedule. So I can always make sure I can see my children and try to see my wife and her daughter, and so all of us can be a family, versus just me on the road all the time, working and not seeing anyone. So I think we're going to reach a pretty good balance here, where I can work some weekends and have every other weekend off, so I can be with my children. That to me is like number one priority. And seeing my family and being together as a family is very important. But earning money, of course, is important. So I think we have a pretty good balance here, if we can stick to the schedule, if they don't try to shift the schedule. But I don't think they're going to try to shift it on me, because I've made it pretty clear, to the company that I need these specific days off because of my family and my schedule, and I won't budge on it. So, as long as there's a shortage, I think they are more than flexible enough to accommodate. It's better to make some money than make none. So, as far as my own sales, I'm doing a bit better. My numbers are starting to go back up. I think today I had about like 17 to 19 go through. I mean, they didn't go through, but that's how many people grabbed. How many actually make it out through the register, we'll find out. But that's not bad. It's my normal range, and all I'm selling are the regular base sets, so those are the $50 ones. But when I go to Sam's Club at my next location, I'm going to be able to try to sell the $150 sets. Those are like an awesome deal, and I get a pretty decent commission on those. To be honest, I actually do better selling the bigger, more expensive sets. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys posted. In the meantime, just wanted you all to know that I'm thinking of you, and am very, very appreciative of those of you who have sent me kind thoughts and words and prayers. And for the viewer who came by and dropped that money off that one day, you're basically feeding my family a real Thanksgiving dinner. So, like I said, we're not going to do it on Thursday like normal. We're going to do it this weekend when everybody's together. But still, we're going to have a real dinner with real turkey, and I am so grateful. So, until next time, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and try to post this video out of sequence just to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. Wanted to thank all the channel angels, is what I call them. People like Sheila, Charles, and Mark. And there's just so many more. I'm sorry I don't have the names of everybody here, but everybody who has helped out, and I'm not talking about just those who sent cash or parts for Little Blue or whatever, but everybody who has put in kind words, like Paul, tried to help me, tried to help the situation here, who have tried to help with the channel, as well as the vehicle, as well as with my personal life. It is truly appreciated, and all of you who have been friends to me to help me through some very difficult periods in my life. I actually feel for the first time in the past 2 years that things are looking up and may actually get better, because if you'll recall, last year at this time, I was still in the van, folks, and the money situation wasn't there, and things were kind of rough. I was kind of by myself. This year, I actually have a family. I have a house. Thank you to Walter. I know some of you say mean things about Walter, but he's actually a terrific guy, a hero in my heart. You know, I don't tell you everything that's going on with Walter because that's his personal business, but I will tell you this. You know, Walter is an awesome guy. He's not some rich guy with a house that he wanted to rent out. He's just a regular guy like the rest of us. And, you know, he has his own struggles that he's currently dealing with right now. And he extended a helping hand to me, even though he himself is not in a very stable, you know, perfect situation. He's trying to work on that to stabilize his own life and his own situation. And he was kind enough to let my family use his house. With regards to the tree, I know you guys are trying to be helpful and stuff, you know, saying that, you know, it was Walter's responsibility and all that other stuff. Indeed it was, but the situation the way it is, you know, there was no insurance, so it has to be handled with cash, and Walter did spend a lot of his own cash on it. He ended up getting ripped off and it didn't get resolved, and he is not demanding that I remove the tree. As a matter of fact, he's not even requiring me to remove that tree. He just asked me, you know, if I could, it would be cool. And I said, I will do my best. And I actually wrote it into the terms of the contract for the house sitting or rental. Walter didn't write that contract. I wrote it. He asked me to write it, and he said, I can put in whatever I want. So that's how trusting he is, and he's not out to screw me over or anything like that. He's not making any money off what I'm paying him for rent. It's not even enough barely to cover taxes on the property. So hopefully I'll be earning enough that we can actually raise the rent so that Walter can kind of make some money. You know, not going to make a bundle because he's renting it way below rent value. If you've had to rent a house around this area, you know, a similar house would probably run, I would say, about $900 to $1,400 a month. And he's not charging me anywhere near that. He's charging me like a fraction of that because he knows my situation and he's a kind guy. So I just wanted to let you guys know, for those of you who were saying kind of mean things about Walter, he has let me divert the money that would go towards my rent to repair the house from when the hurricane took damage and, you know, damaged some of the property. I spent some of that money to fix things, and the air conditioning unit and all that other stuff I deducted from the rent. Walter didn't scream for me to pay him and do all that crazy stuff. He didn't, you know, come and be a jerk or anything, even though it would be his right as a landlord. He's pretty much, you know, trusting that I will do what's right. So just wanted to put that out there because I saw some comments and I thought they were kind of hurtful because people don't know the full situation. I know a lot of people think that when somebody helps somebody else, that that person is in a very good position. But the reality is this: people choose what they want to be, the kind of person they want to be, regardless of the situation that they're in. I know personally that a lot of people who help me on this channel are not rich, are not in a perfect situation where they can afford to just throw money around or help people out or whatever. They have their own crises that they are currently dealing with, but they see somebody else and they're extending a helping hand even though they themselves are in a precarious situation. I know that it may be hard to believe, but a lot of the people who actually have been helping me, they themselves are not in the best situation. There's things in their life that need to be worked on or fixed, and they are working hard on trying to fix their own situation. But they felt that my situation was dire enough that, and they were in a better position, so they extended a helping hand. And for that, I'm truly thankful. I just thought I should put it out there because people assume that the channel angels, that's what I call them, the people who have helped out and actually kept me alive all this time to get to the point where we're at right now, where I'm actually in a house getting ready to have a real Thanksgiving dinner with my family from where we were when we started. That's just amazing for me, I just thought it was worth pointing out that these people are truly kind. And when I say the channel angels, I'm not talking about just people who donate, who have, personally contacted me and donated. There was a gentleman who actually sent me some money to try to get me back into employment. And he sent a good amount of money. I think he sent like $200 to try to make sure that I had enough money to get some clothes, get myself cleared up, get the vehicle with gas, and try to find employment, which is what helped me to get the handyman position and actually start working and shift now to a more regular position with a company and try to get my life back together. That's what it took. The road to recovery, to getting my life back, has been a lot harder than I ever imagined. And I don't think I could have done it without the help of the people on this channel and in the Living in a Van group. Without you guys, I don't know if I'd still be here. So I truly am very, very grateful for everybody, for the people who have shared my videos, who have made the comments, who have run the videos. I know Alex, I don't know if he's still on here, but in the earlier days, or J-Man, and all these other people who contributed. I don't go around announcing all these names and stuff because I do believe that if you do something, you do it out of your heart, not because you think you want your name announced or in flashing lights or whatever, but you do it because it's in your heart. And just by doing it alone, you feel good, and that is your reward, not having your name or whatever plastered everywhere to say you were a good guy. I think if you do it like that, it's okay. I mean, you are doing something good, and I think that people should honor you for that and respect that and thank you and show their gratitude. But a lot of the, I would pretty much say all the people that I've encountered on this channel who have helped me have done so secretly. And when I say secretly, what I mean is they donated back. Like even the 1 millionth viewer, Tom, who actually won $100, and he sent it right back to my children. So I had money to do something with them that I otherwise wouldn't have had. But those are the kind of people that exist out there still. So I point all this out just to let you know what kind of world we live in. It's not all sad and gloomy and bad as the media might portray it, or as you might see when you look around. But I want you to look at this channel and the comments that we have below a lot of the videos. And I know there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that people do that you guys aren't always aware of, but I try to point them out when I can, because I want you to know, and I think it's important for you to know, that the world isn't bad, that there are still plenty of good people out there, and they are kind and compassionate, and they believe in helping people, not for anything really in return, but just helping because they're human. So I'm going to leave you guys with that thought, and wanted to let you know I am very thankful for you all, and want to wish you all a very safe and happy Thanksgiving, and wanted to let you all know that I'm praying for you and have each of you in my heart, and I'm thinking of each and every one of you. So thank you very much. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Stay safe. Until next time, everybody, have a great day.